So today I'm making a personal plate for my videographer, Jordy. I'm making him some salmon, asparagus, well, Parmesan cheese asparagus, and mash, homemade mash. So let me get this salmon. This is gonna drive me crazy. I just need to start. Oh, Jordy, I might need your assistant with this. I can't even pull it. We might need you to set that camera down. Help me. Help me, please. Or I might just cut it all off. We just gonna do like that. Y'all, I promise these nails ain't stopping nothing. Food still gonna be so good. Just struggling a little bit. Now that we got that, we gonna put this in before I start seasoning, cause y'all know potatoes take a little minute still. I like to do my homemade mash with the skin on it. It's so much better. Like, it tastes so much better. And when I do my homemade mash, I like to add like, just like a little bit of salt, just a little bit, not too much, just a little pinch. And then a spoonful of minced garlic, the real kind of. Just to give it the garlic taste, to substitute for the garlic paste, because they didn't have none. Okay, let me give me a little drink before I start the rest of this. Y'all still get my Red Bull for some energy, and we're drinking wine today. Red wine, to be exact. Okay, the seasonings I like to use for my salmon would be essence salt, Old Bay, of course. I use pepper, Creole, and this is my absolute favorite seasoning. Like, if you're not hip, please get hip. Mrs. Dash, I'll make them eat that ass. No, but for real though. We're not gonna start the salmon until like the potato is like kind of almost done. So we're gonna start with the asparagus, prepping the asparagus. Y'all, I steam my asparagus with just a little bit of water, butter, lemon, just the basic stuff. And I hope y'all taking notes too, because y'all can't cook. Like literally that much water. And sometimes I don't even do that much. But actually, this is the only seasonings I use for my asparagus. I didn't used to like asparagus either. Ain't that crazy? Like, at all. We're not gonna put too much butter, but enough to give it the buttery taste. I do like super thin slices like that, just right on top, and it's gonna melt in it. This is just to give it like the good lemon taste.
How you know when it's done?
When I can stick the fork in it with no problem and it goes straight through. Right now, it's like nowhere near ready. I'm also making a creamy sauce, so we actually can prep for that right now too. That is what the heavy whipped cream is for. It's for the sauce and for the mashed potatoes. If you're not putting heavy whipping cream in your mashed potatoes, you are not making them right. I promise you. Then for my sauce, I really just use like the same seasonings I use for my salmon, including the Old Bay. Alright, literally. I usually don't use minced garlic for my sauce. I usually use garlic paste, but obviously they forgot to put it in my order. So minced garlic work just as is damn near the same shit. So this is, it was supposed to be Parmesan cheese, but they gave me mozzarella cheese, which is the same. I mean, it's an Italian blend, so it's gonna be really good. Gotta put a nice amount, but not too much. But you want it to be like creamy and cheesy. And of course I add lemon as well to my sauce. Got to add the lemon. We're not gonna turn nothing on until the potatoes are almost done, because everything else cook really fast. So usually when I'm cooking at home for like myself and my family, I will put the potatoes on and go chill and then get to all this. But since this is my first time doing this, I'm gonna do everything the right way. We're gonna prep, have everything ready. Then we're gonna do it like that.
Asparagus.
Okay, so we can turn the asparagus on now that the potato is getting done, but I'm gonna put it like in between 7 and 6 because I'm steaming it, and I'm gonna just let it slowly cook. Once the butter start melting, well, it's melting now, so I'm gonna let it like soak in for a little minute, and then I'm gonna drain some of the juice out so it can be like still with a little crunch instead of like, you know, chewy. We got our garlic paste, y'all. Did another DoorDash. They got it right this time. Y'all, the skin on the mashed potatoes make it so much better. I just get it a little bit mashed, just a little bit. And I already cut my butter up. I'm gonna add some heavy whipping cream. Not too much, but enough. Just to mush it in. Then literally, like that little bit take you a long ways. Do not use too much garlic paste because it is very strong. And for my potatoes, I used only 3 seasonings. Well, I actually used 4. I used this as well. And I don't like to, like, when I do homemade mash, I don't like to break it up too much, but just enough. I still like kind of like chunks in mine. I use the middle part for my salmon, and we also gonna turn the sauce on. We gonna turn that on low, and this is what I use to like just clean it up. Stir the sauce. Do not let it sit because the cheese will get burnt. So do not cook it on one side for too long. I flip back and forth so it can be like cooked perfect. the biggest.